Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I thought I would show you what I am doing for a budget planner instead of buying an EC Deluxe Monthly. I had a bunch of a bunch of EC notebooks, and I wasn't using them because I didn't like how they felt. They were very thin, and I didn't I like a thicker notebook. So I uncoiled them all, took them out of their small coils, and ordered some Lime Life coils, and then I had this coil on another planner, this platinum one, another EC planner. So I decided to make 3 notebooks out of, I think I had 9 total. So I made 3 really thick notebooks. So this is one of them, and I decided to use it for a budget book. So for my budget, I don't need much. I do need a monthly view to see where my paychecks and my bills end up being. So I made myself another sticker insert of a monthly view, and I already had all of these date headers and date numbers and things printed out for my monthly in my EC because I like to redate it so it's a Monday start. So I was just like testing it out, and these kits are actually ones that I just made. Like this monthly kit is a kit that I made from or with Erin Condren iPhone wallpapers. I'm not selling them or anything, I just use them for me. So I just take the wallpapers and make a pretty pattern and then put some writing on it, so for the month and the year. So I have this monthly page that I'm setting up. Again, this is just like an insert that I made in Silhouette, and it's just got the 5 weeks, 7 days, and then the notes column on the side, which I don't know if I'll use with this new layout. The monthly kits end up being like a little bit too big, but I just trim them off and it's not a big deal. So here I am grabbing my Thanxis printable bill. What are these called? Bill dues. So I decided to do like a color coding thing. So the blue are all of my ones that I have on auto pay. Those ones automatically pay whether somebody's taking it out of my account or I just have it set to monthly. The pink up there is my mortgage, so that I have to transfer to my fiance. And then I'm trying to decide on the best color for my internet, which is the only one that I actually have to physically go in my bank account and pay. So I put like a little key in the top left hand corner that I showed you there with that picture. And then I forgot a bill, which would have sucked. But so now when we go into the notes pages, so for any of you that know about the Erin Condren Monthly Deluxe, it only has monthly spreads and then a bunch of note pages in between the monthly spreads. For me, I only need 4 notes pages, and then I leave an extra one. I think I show you that. But for this first page, I put my budget portion. Again, these are kits that I made for me just from Erin Condren phone wallpapers. I printed them out. I did like a fancy script that I liked. And then I took some inspiration from other budget kits. But I find even if I'm buying only the things that I need, there's still a bunch of stuff in the kits that I don't need and I don't use, and I end up wasting things. So one thing about making your own kits is that you have a lot of used up sticker sheets, and it feels very like not rewarding, but satisfying to use up the sticker sheets because you're using them all. So on this first page, I have my budget, so I have my income at the top, and then I have my variable expenses and my fixed expenses in the middle here, and then I do my total on the bottom. And I'll show you, like I write out all of my variable expenses and my fixed expenses. I only have 6 fixed expenses, and those are those bills that I put on the monthly, and they're always the same unless like my phone company's been upping the price like $5 a year, which is ridiculous. But other than that, it kind of stays. Every once in a while, our house insurance will fluctuate, but it's only ever been like $2 to $4, and they notify us in the mail, whereas like the phone, our phone company and our internet company will not notify us, which sucks, but it happens. So yeah, so I have all of my little strips, and then I have washi strips in between. Again, that's the same Erin Condren foam wallpaper. I do not sell these. These are made specifically for me because I am currently, I'm not unemployed because I'm still employed with the district. Like, I'm still a supply teacher. They just closed schools. So I'm not laid off. I'm not really anything. Government just shut my job down. So for my variable expenses, I have groceries, eating out, gas, home, office, school, planner, beauty, gifts, wedding, RX, so like prescriptions for me, miscellaneous, and unbudgeted. Wedding will only have to put in the budget until July because our wedding is supposed to be in August, but we'll see what happens. And then for my variable expenses, those are those bills that I put on the monthly. So it's our internet, my half the mortgage, my line of credit, the house insurance, my phone, and then Flexity, which is my loan for my iPhone and then my MacBook. And then down here, I decided to put expected and actual. So I'll put what I get in, what goes out, and then potential savings, and then I'll do the actual at the end of the month. And then on this side of the note pages, I have my debt tracker and my savings tracker. So my savings tracker is going to look different until like school starts back up, basically. But my debt tracker will look the same until July when I pay my phone off. And then in August, I think I'm going to keep it the same price, but it'll just be for my MacBook instead of for my phone and my MacBook. So I leave 3 lines because the Flexity is for 2 things. Like, it's one loan, but it's for 2 things. But I like to see the progress on my phone because it's almost done. I've been paying it for 3 years and it's almost done. And then I put my savings tracker down. So the reason my savings tracker is going to look different is because in Canada, they did the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit. I always call it CERB, for people who lost their job because of the current situation. I'm not going to say the name of it because we don't in New Brunswick. It's an ongoing joke, actually. We refer to it as what's going on or all this shit. I usually refer to it as all this shit. But my savings tracker is going to look different because in May, I am not going to get any paychecks. So I will be pulling everything that I get in from my savings. So on my paydays, my 2 paydays, I will take out like what a regular paycheck would look like from my savings. So that'll track that. I probably won't be depositing any in my savings. It'll probably just be withdrawing, but you got to do what you got to do. So, and then these next 2 pages are for spending trackers. So I only had one because I thought that it would be enough, but in April it wasn't enough. And that's because I liked to do like every different category on a different line. So if I spent, like if I bought groceries, but I also bought like beauty products in there and like something for my planner or like whatever, I would do like 3 lines for the 1st of April. Like, I wanted to do one separate line for everything, so I did leave myself 2 pages, and I printed and cut another spending tracker and the 2 like little skinny ones for the next page afterwards because I printed for June and July and August and September too. And I had to cut off the top because, again, they're a little bit too big, but I will figure it out eventually. So I'm just writing in my debt here, which again is the line of credit on my iPhone and my MacBook. And I'm not going to put in any numbers just because like that's for me, but I'll do a little flip here. And let me know if you guys enjoy these like DIY planner things. I know some people might not, but if you do, let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.